So hey everybody, last year I did not get a chance to actually do any Halloween makeup tutorials, and I think I'm gonna do one now and just beat the rush because I want to do like multiple looks before Halloween. So this is gonna be my first one. Super excited. So this is gonna be my take on Cleopatra, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. So yeah, so the first thing I'm gonna do is just wrap all of this in, making sure that it's really into my skin. I really want to have a flawless finish after I do my foundation. And the Makeup Forever base, the step 1, is absolutely the bomb. Like, it feels like silk across your skin. It doesn't leave your skin super dry. It doesn't have like any type of residue type of feeling. It's not sticky. It's just super smooth. And I'm just working that into my skin. And it smells really good. Okay, so now that that's worked in, I'm going to go ahead and move on to foundation. Of course, I'm using the Bobbi Brown foundation in the shade Golden. This has been my go-to foundation. Now, if I wanted more of a fuller coverage, I would definitely grab the Milani, the Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation in the color Tan. I could do this, but I'm kind of going for more of a flawless look and not so packed on. Even though it is Halloween, I still want to look pretty. So I kind of just want this to be more of a flawless finish. So I'm going to go ahead and do 5 drops of this foundation onto my flat top brush. And I'm just going to distribute that all over my face by just patting on the product. So that way, as I'm going to work it in, it's not like all over my face. So to blend this out, just because I'm going to use this later, I'm going to use a beauty blender. And I'm going to saturate the beauty blender just a little bit, just to give me more of a like an airbrush look. So I'm just going to work this in, packing in the product, making sure I get under my eyes too, so that way I don't have to use a lot of concealer. But this is going to be, it's still going to be a dramatic look, but I kind of just want it to be more flawless. And if I wanted to take my wig off at the end of the night, I would still look like myself. So I'm just packing this product in. And then what's remaining on the brush, I'm going to go back into those spots that I feel as though I need more coverage. And just, I've noticed that I'm getting like a lot more freckles / sunspots underneath my eyes. So I kind of want to conceal those a little bit more than I normally would. And then I'm also going to end up getting my neck with that brush. I've also noticed that I have been breaking out. Like, I don't know if it's because I stopped eating meat recently, and I guess my skin is kind of looking for like that balance, but my skin has been breaking out like crazy. But I've noticed that with a lot of my clients, their skin has also been breaking out lately. So I don't know, maybe it's the weather, but my skin has been cray. And I'm absolutely loving this Beat Bib because when you use like a lot of powders, that stuff can just get on your clothes. And I'm so happy I found this little Beat Bib because literally, like, it has been so bomb. Like, I saw it on Instagram and I was like, oh my god, that's so freaking bomb and creative. Like, I need something like that, especially for like clients and stuff. So when I saw the Beat Bib, I was like, you know what, I have to have that. So I'm trying it out. So far, I'm really liking it. It just protects my clothes, and I think like that's the main thing. Like, when you do your makeup, you want to be able to just go out the house and go. Like, this it definitely makes it a little bit more convenient to do your makeup while you have your clothes on. Okay, my foundation is on. I'm good. I'm covered. Now I'm gonna go into my concealer because I can still see some of those sunspots right in here, which, like I said, it isn't a bad thing, but I just want to conceal it a little bit more. So I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Pure Beige. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with that beauty blender. I'm going to wet it again. Some Fix Plus. And I'm just going to start blending everything out, bringing it toward the inner part of my nose. And this will help me from having to contour my nose so hard with product. It would just make it look like a natural contour. So now I'm going to go ahead and set my concealer and everything so that way it doesn't start to crease on me. I'm going to use an oldie but goodie, my Benai Luxury Banana Powder. I feel like this really settles into my skin just better than a translucent powder, anything like that. And of course it's going on that damp beauty blender. And I'm literally going to tap this into my skin. I am not going to be baking. So I'm actually just pressing it into my skin instead of, again, baking. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to use a powder brush. This is a Real Techniques setting brush, and I kind of like to just go ahead and sweep whatever product is still on my face off, so that way the powder isn't like cakey. So I'm just gonna sweep whatever is left over off. Okay, now that's done. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to my brows. I like to do my brows before I do my eyes. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start my eyebrows. I'm gonna be using the Anastasia dipbrow in dark brown, and I'm just going to be following the shape of my brow at the bottom. And there I have an eyebrow. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other one. Again, following the shape of my brow. I'm literally just filling this in really, really softly. And I'm going over that initial line of the top of my brow just to make them a little thicker, because every time I go to the nail salon, they just want to keep getting, like, they keep wanting to make my eyebrows thinner and thinner, and I'm like, yo, chill. But of course, they still take off what they want to take off. And I'm so excited because my son is starting kindergarten in a couple of weeks. And if you guys have been with me from the beginning, our baby is growing up. So I'm going to do like a vlog of his first day of school or whatever. It's just like, he literally grew up so fast. And I know you guys can agree with me on this if you have been with me for forever. So, Lord, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to cry, but he'll be okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this a little bit. Since we already have our base down, and I'm gonna go ahead and start my eyes. So the first thing I'm gonna use is MAX Saddle. Looks like this. So this is like a tan brown basically. I'm going to be using a blending brush for this, and I'm going literally in my crease and a little bit above my crease because I really want to kind of chisel out my crease, and I'm actually winging it out a little bit. So I'm taking my brush and I'm just winging it out just a little bit, kind of so it's connecting to the bottom of my eyebrow. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, because I want to make this simple so everyone can do this, I'm going to be using Colourpop's eyeshadow in the color Midnight. It looks like this. It's more on the like dark bronzy brown side. So I'm going to be using this, and it is like a shimmer shade. I'm going to be using my finger for this. So I'm going to be using my ring finger, and I'm just look, it's dark, so it's like a bronzy type of thing. And then I'm going to be placing that on my lid, and then of course we're going to blend this out. But just to get the most color payoff, I just want to use my finger, and the heat from your finger will definitely make this product just sit how you want it to sit without going all over the place. So now I'm going to take that blending brush again, and I'm going to use MAC eyeshadow in the shade Corduroy, which is kind of like a darkish brown, more like a reddish brown actually. So I'm going to take some of that on a blending brush, the one I just used, and I'm going to literally just keep that in the crease. So it's kind of like I'm blending both what's on my lid and this corduroy into that crease, just because I want to blend this, and I would like for it to come off as seamless. And again, even if you're just, you know, it's for Halloween, even if you're just playing in makeup, it doesn't have to be super perfect. Like, nobody is perfect, so your makeup does not have to be perfect. So don't ever get it twisted, and don't ever let someone think that it has to be perfect, because you're still gonna get compliments on it at the end of the day. So that's that. I'm gonna leave it like this for a second, because I'm gonna come back and actually like take this brush. So I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna take this brush, and I'm actually just going to wing some of this out again toward my brow. And I'm going to do the same thing here. So I'm just actually just taking whatever is on the brush and whatever is on my eye, and I'm just winging it toward my brow. Okay, so that's good. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the bottom of my eye. And of course I got some eyeshadow on there, but that's okay because we're really going to smoke this look out. So I'm going to take my MAC Smolder. Actually, no. I'm going to go to my nude tude palette by the Balm, and I'm actually going to whip out this dark brown right at the bottom. It's called Sleek. So I'm going to be taking that color. Okay, so I'm going to take that pencil brush, and I'm going to take the color Sleek out the nude tude palette and tap off any of the excess, and we're going to basically put this right on the lash line. Okay, so it should look like that almost. And I'm gonna do the other eye, tap off the excess. I'm gonna leave it like that for a second. So what I want to do now is I kind of want to make it even more smoky. So I'm going to clean another brush. I'm going to be using an eyeshadow shading brush, which looks like this. So I'm going to be using this type of brush, and I'm going to be taking that same color, that Sleek color, because it's almost black. I'm not going super black because I'm going to end up using black when it comes to my eyeliner, and I'm going to smoke that out too. So the key to this look that I'm going for is basically smoky. So I'm going to take some of that on this brush, and I'm actually going to start just blending it in. So I'm going even lower now. Okay, and don't worry, we are going to clean this up. So let's get into the black eyeliner really quick because we're going to smoke that out too. So I'm going to use that beauty blender just to move my eyelid down a little bit. Okay, so because this was a little too low for my liking, I'm going to take a little bit of concealer and just get rid of it. So I'm going to take some of my LA Girl concealer and just go right there. And I'm not going cray cray with the concealer. I literally just want to clean this up a little bit. Now I am going to go ahead and start chiseling out my eye a little bit, because I have this really cool pen, this glitter liner from Tarte, and it's called White Gold, and I'll be using this because I really want to create you know, the liner with the glitter. So we're going to do that, and I'm going to go ahead and do it. But first, before I do all that, I'm going to start with my black eyeliner. This is my NYC Cosmetics black liner, and this is going to be a dramatic wing. Again, this is just my take on Cleopatra. You do not have to do this, just for fun. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do my wing liner. Okay, so I think I want it to just stay around where it is right now. I'm going to take just a flat definer brush, looks like this, and it is flat. I'm going to take some of that LA Girl concealer, and I'm just going to clean up right here. So as you guys can see, I'm creating a break. So now I'm just going to take just a clean brush and kind of smooth this out. So now that I've created my break, I'm going to go ahead and start using some of this liner by Tarte. It's called Eye Jewels. I don't even think they sell this anymore. I got it and it was on sale, so I was like, let me try it. So I'm going to go ahead and start to basically just play around with this. Again, Halloween's supposed to be fun, so let's just play around. We're also going to take this same glitter and we're going to put it above our black liner. I'm just waiting for that black liner to dry a little bit more. So until then, I'm going to go ahead and use, where is it? I'm going to use my Saleha eyeliner pen. And this is called Arabian Nights eyeliner, again by Saleha. And this is in jet black, because now I want to create that cat eye. So I'm just going to take this. I'm going to be super, super careful with it because I'm not used to using a pen. So to start out, I'm just creating really small lines. Okay, so I'm going to leave it like that. I'm not even going to mess around with it anymore because one false move and this can go left really quick. So this glitter has already started to dry. So now I'm going to take the glitter and I'm going to do one eye at a time, so that way it gives the eyes time to dry. Okay, so while that eye is drying, I'm going to go ahead and start to do my contour. So I'm going to be using my Black Radiance contour powder. Well, this isn't contour powder, it's pressed powder in the shade Bronze Glow. This is my go-to. And I'm going to go ahead and use a powder brush with this. and just really like lay on this product because I want to be super bronze. Okay, I'm also going to do my nose just a little bit since I have been touching my nose and stuff. So I'm just gonna chisel out my nose just a little bit. Okay, so now that my eyes are somewhat dry, I'm gonna go back to that nude tude palette, and I'm gonna be going back into the shade Sleek because I want to chisel out my lids just a little bit more now. So I'm going to actually start from here. So I'm starting from here. I don't like it. I feel like I messed it up doing this dark part. Yeah, definitely did. So what I'm going to do is take a little bit of banana powder and try to like kind of diffuse this darkness a little bit. Yeah, there we go. I'm actually gonna go ahead and do my eyelashes. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Better Than Sex mascara. Okay, so now my mascara is on. I'm gonna go ahead and put my eyelashes on. I'm using Koko lashes in Risque. They look like this. Okay, so now my eyelashes are on. I'm going to go ahead and do some bottom lashes, and I'm going to be using some individuals. It's a random pack of individuals that I just had laying around, and I'm going to be using the Flare medium ones, and we're going to just start placing them like kind of like in between my lashes. So whatever eyelash glue you have, feel free to use that. I'm going to be just basically putting the dot of it on the back of that little individual lash. So I'm putting the glue right on that little back, and I'm making sure that I'm turning it to this side to where it flares away from me, and then that should let you know that it's going to actually lay like your bottom lash. So I'm going to just let that dry a little bit, at least 30 seconds, so that way it just plants on. So I'm going to, where I see I have space in between my eyelashes, I'm going to be placing that there. Okay, so this is how it's starting to look. We're almost done, I promise. I'm just trying to let this dry just a little bit, but I'm gonna go ahead and start to do my highlighter because I really want to be really glowy. Of course, this is Cleopatra, so she gotta be her, you know, her highlight gotta be on fleek. So I'm gonna be using the MAC Oh Darling, and I'm gonna be using a fan brush to do this. Yes, because I need that glow to be popping, you know? Yes, I want to be super glowy. So I'm just like really gonna go crazy with the highlighter. And then I'm also going to take this highlighter and I'm going to put it into, yes, I'm using my Beat Bib to wipe off my brushes. This thing comes in handy, y'all. So I'm going to take the same highlighter and that's gonna go right here, so right underneath. And it's also gonna go right here and here. So really just to like open up the eyes. Okay, so now with that Saleha eyeliner pencil, I'm gonna go, well, pen, I'm gonna go back in and just kind of darken this a little bit from the highlight powder getting on it. Okay, so right now, while everything is kind of just like doing its thing, how it's supposed to look, I'm feeling a little bit better about the eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and set again because it's all about setting. So this is basically what I'm going for, but I am gonna add just a little touch of something else. So we're gonna get into that. Let my face dry a little bit. I might just take the metallic and just do a couple of dots this way. So I think I'm going to do that instead of doing it down because I kind of like what we have going. So take that and just do a couple of dots that way. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I hope so because I can't tell if you guys can see it. So now I'm going to go ahead and do my lips. I'm going to be using Tattoo Junkie's lip paint and lip effects, and I literally bought this and I have not used it, so I thought this would be the perfect time to use it. So I think I'm going to do this color, which is Cheeky, but I also have another one that's a little bit darker, which is called Skinny Dip, and I'm thinking of doing Skinny Dip instead of Cheeky. Just because I don't really want my lips to be super pale, and I kind of like the golden shimmer that this comes with to put on top of your lips. So I think I'm going to use that one instead because Velvet looks a little bit more on the whitish side. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one. Okay, so now while that dries, I'm going to go ahead and use my Vella Vella wig that I got. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, yes, Cleopatra. This is Vella Vella MAX in a 1B, and she is the Cleopatra cut. And I'm going to be using her. I have not tried this wig on yet, nor taken it out of the packaging. So we're going to use her. And this is a synthetic lace front wig. Well, no, actually it's not a lace front. It's a full lace wig. So, not full lace, sorry. Just a full regular wig, y'all, sorry. And it comes with combs all the way around. Just one in the front and one in the back. And I'm gonna go ahead and take my tags off while I'm waiting for my lips to dry. And it does have adjustable straps, so I'm gonna go ahead and adjust my straps. And then I'm gonna finish off my lips, and then we'll get this wig on and give us Cleopatra. Okay, so she's cute. She's cute. I don't like the fact this is yucky. I kind of want it to be bone straight though, but you know what? It's not bad. It's not bad. So now that my lips are dry, I'm gonna take the lip effects that came with that Skinny Dip. I'm gonna take some of the lip effects on a brush. I'm just gonna take it on like a little fluffy brush, just a little bit of it. It looks like this, so it's like a shimmer. Oh yeah, this is pretty. And this is my Cleopatra look. And this is just literally a necklace I found at the thrift store that I thought would be cute as a crown. So this is my look for Cleopatra, and she's just moving. I'm gonna have to really pin this down if I am going to use this. But yeah, this is my look for Cleopatra. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Comment down below what look you want me to do next, or an inspired look you want me to do next, and we will do that for Halloween. So I'll see you guys in my next video.